Another episode of Good Dining with myself, Mr. Floyd, and welcome to the grand experiment called Life on Planet Earth. Welcome to your grand experiment and another day in paradise, right? Welcome, guys. Much love and favor, Bunny Binsky. Richie Trista, thank you. I'll reach out to you today, or are you working today? I'll reach out. We need to, yeah, by text. All right, Millie, good dunning as well. And welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Good Dunning. My name's Josh. I'm Mr. Floyd was my handle. And yeah, so why do we do this? Torture. Now, I'm here to, why do we do this? Because I've spent 7 years in a dark night of the soul, and I wanted to create a universe that functions at nothing, and wanted to share what I learned. And here we go, a year and change later. We're still trucking on with Good Dawning here. And yeah, and of course, changes in my universe and changes in Good Dawning. We haven't done any shorts in a minute. I'm just trying to get myself stabilized. And so, yeah, that's where we're at. Clint, Good Dawning. Elizabeth, Good Dawning. Hershey, Good Dawning. And yeah, so welcome, guys. We did USA soccer last night with Ireland, and they beat them 4-0. But I didn't see much of the game. I was dealing with the crowd, and so yeah, but it's good. We clear the energies from the cloud. As a matter of fact, crowd, not cloud. We can clear the energies with some water from Florida. I don't know why it's called Florida water. I don't know. Florida, the water in Florida is probably salty, but yeah. So let's probably full of crocodile poop too. But all right. At Henny, Good Dawning Henny. Let's see who we got in the chat here. All right, we're gonna spin all the way back. All right. So First Love, not that we do First Love here per se, because it's been being done on lots of channels, but First Love technically goes to Tina here. And Tina, you are the grateful First Love of the day. All right, Henny, Lean, Good Dawning, beautiful soul. All right, guys. And of course, the few of you guys hiding in the background there, Clint and Elizabeth. Bonnie Binsky, Good Dawning. Still here. Thank you, Bonnie. All right, guys. So welcome, Karen, 500 Suki. How are you? We've missed you. Much love. How are you feeling? How are you doing, beautiful soul? Much, much love. All right, so let's Florida water here. So I'm gonna spray it, but it has the idea is the same effect. It's just smells like grandma's house. All right, there we go. Clean some energies here. All right, so welcome, guys. Hope you're all having a great Friday. It is Friday. Oh well. Where did the week go? So today we have we're going to do Find Balance on Friday, Amethyst, and we might do a channeling here as well. I don't know. Delphina, Good Dunning, Delphina. Welcome. Grateful. Yeah, please hit the like, subscribe, the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when I go live, which I don't do generally any random lives, but Monday through Friday. I don't have any time right now. But, all right. All right, so let's see what we've got with these are cards we got from Millie, the moon deck, the Divine Feminine moon deck here. And so we're going to work with the cards that we received from Millie here. Which are kept in the box. I didn't keep the box because it was kind of an odd box and it fell apart. But they're kept in here. Oh, velvet pouch. It's even got velvet on the. What is that? Velvet. It's a velvet pouch. And yeah, purple technically, the color you want to keep your cards in. I bought that originally for my original deck of tarot cards, which you've never seen. I don't really use them that often. Just on myself and really one-on-one with people. But they didn't want to stay. We had them in silk, and they didn't want to put them back in the silk. All right, so let's. So we get these. All right, let's see what we get here, guys. So we're gonna shuffle off, I guess, the cards here, and see what we get. So we'll cut the cards first. 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's take the bottom card out for energetics for today. And the top 3 cards, there we go, out for what we're looking for. And let's see what we get, guys. All right, so today's card is the ruler, number 13, which is also a number 4. And it says on the back here, the ruler, sometimes you must create. All right. Boundaries to protect yourself from inappropriate behavior of others. So if there's something inappropriate in your universe, then all right. And so to create the ruler in your universe, let's see what we've got here. We're gonna start with number 42. That's the wounded card, and so be gentle with yourself and others because you have been wounded in some way and a wound will always cry out to be healed. So if we flip that around there, 808. Thank you, Millie. Saint Germain's number is 808. So this is the wounded card. So in order to be the ruler, and this is really ruling yourself, and in the long run, just standing in your frame. And so in order to do so, you have to recognize where your wounds are. Number 42, which is a number 7. This is a number 13 or a 4. So that's 4. That's the angels. Angelic number of we got your back. All right, so the next card is the manifester. So in order to rule your life, you need to realize where you're wounded and, of course, work to manifest better for yourself, the manifester. So monitoring your inner dialogue, which is the big thing for me. Yesterday, my inner dialogue was a little off. And using quantum affirmations daily can help you to make real your desired life changes. Make them out backwards here, but help you to make real your desired life changes. So there we go. The manifester, number 12. And then finally, number 35, the survivor. All right, so the survivor. Things might not work out as planned, at least in the short term. Remember, you have endured and how resilient you have proven to be. So, yeah, favor. So hopefully, learn to be resilient, guys. Hopefully you can get better, not to keep, you have to be resilient and keep dashing through the same deal here. But yeah, my universe is on a clock. And so I'm learning to be the manifester as fast as possible. Resilient, yes, but I do not want to recycle or slip backwards, right? You never want to see good dawning. Like, for example, you don't want to see good dawning from a car, right? Good dawning, welcome to my dawning in the car, right? That's my, no, so this is a number 8. Number 8 technically is like the infinity symbol, like life, like getting into the flow. So let's see. So if we put all these together here, in the back of the card says, the survivor, things might not work out short as planned, and remember all you have endured and be resilient, right? And that you have proven to be. So, whew, I don't want to be reading that card because my short term is, yeah. So favor to our short term, guys. But so if we break this down, it's asking you to step into your frame, basically. It's all it really is. It's just stepping into your frame, seeing, and it doesn't matter which order these are, seeing yourself, and they'll go right way. Seeing yourself, seeing the wounds within yourself, right? To manifest what you're looking for and survive, right? No, that's generally the idea. So there we go. All right. So what are you looking to manifest in your life? For me, it's looking for more steady work. Because the concert work in my universe can go boom, dry up and disappear in the not too distant future. Really, even half of July, I don't have much in July, so it's going to be a scramble for dashing. I'll be dashing my butt off in July, I guess. But yeah, favor. So what are you looking to change in your universe? So yeah, we'll keep these out here. All right, guys. So today we have the amethyst. We haven't worked with the amethyst. So Henny, get your Helene if you're still. Grab your amethyst, Helene. We're going to work with that later today as well. And yeah, so how are we doing, guys? Welcome to the shift, to say the least. My shift, your shift. How are you? Are you in the shift? Lots shifting. They look like it's easier size for small hands too. I'll be back. Thank you. Hershey, we love you. Grateful. Oh, nice. I remember that Plenty Crystal. I have an awesome deck that are so large, though. Good dawning. Good dawning, Amanda. Grateful to see you here. Yes, that can be important consideration for smaller hands. Yeah. Actually, if you ever use a giant deck, I can't use. Like the ISIS deck is impossible. It's almost impossible for me to use. All right. I rarely make this early, but make sure to set my alarm since I'm feeling better. Oh, Karen, thank you. Grateful to see you in the chat, Karen. We love you and are grateful. Anybody who wants to get up with me at 6 or 8 in the dawning, or in some cases 5, I am grateful. it is what it is, and now we're not at a potato place. We could have kept the old shift, really, or the old time, but this works out better in the long run for everybody, and or at least for myself. What I've learned is that actually getting up earlier, even with the same amount of sleep, although I probably have 2 extra hours to be honest, if I didn't do an hour and a half at least. But yeah, so let's be honest though, getting up at 5:30 versus 7 to 8 o'clock, much better in my universe. Even though it's less sleep, I'm actually less tired than I was before. It's kind of a crazy deal. But yeah, so when you get up earlier, it's actually better for you in the long run here. But there we go. Still no coffee. But yeah, so for one cup of coffee all week. But all right, glad you're feeling better, Karen Suki, and glad. Yeah, absolutely, Elizabeth. Good done. All right, guys, so let's work with the curve cards and yeah. So what's going on in your universes? I like your shirt. Thank you. Feeling here, I'll stand up. You can see it better. Feeling lucky and see Lucky Charms guy, right? But yeah, goes through various stages of fitting or not fitting, and so we're in the. I got up at 4 a.m. Wow, I don't think I didn't get to bed till like 1:30, 2 o'clock. So oof. But yeah, but that's because I'm coming in late from that show, from the game last night. Even better. Thanks, Bunny. All right. So let's work with the curve cards, guys. If you've been with us, what we're doing here is just fast energetics. We're looking to see if we and how we work with the infinite field, right? And as well how we can use our intuition to see what is behind curtain number one, so to speak, Monty. And so in your universe, when you might need to peek behind curtain number one or need to know, like even just going to a restaurant and which menu item to pick is a good one, or going out to just take a drive, make a left or a right, our fast intuition, right? And the idea is the faster our intuition is, the faster we can ground into situations in our universe when things come across and whatnot. And so, yeah, so let's work on, and then we're going to do some energy clearing. We haven't cleared energies for the weekend and set some intentions for this weekend as well. And yeah, so as we get moving into July. Mo, good dawning. Grateful to see you here, Mo. It's raining, it's pouring. Hershey is snoring. Aw. All right, okay, got up around 4:02, then finally dozed off around 6 something. Oh, favor. True Karen, LOL. All right, so let's work with the curve cards, guys. And again, there's many million different reasons, and I'm sure you can come up with a trillion different ones yourself as to why having a faster intuition, being more intuitive, being able to use your intuition on the fly, right, to be able to jump, know how high they want you to jump, right? Not just ask them how high, right? Intuitively. So yeah, so let's and keeps you out of danger. I found myself awake at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. now that I no longer need to be up that early for work. Oh wow, Savage Gorilla. Thought I'd come see what all the fuss was about. There you go. I don't know what kind of fuss we're having here, but actually we're doing intuitive work right now. We're working with the world's greatest deck of cards, the Curve Cologne Poker cards here. We got back in 2001. What we're going to do is flash the cards up on the screen. I'm going to drop the jokers. And just we're going to do 4 cards here today. Keep it quick. All right, so we're going to do the 4 cards. And again, the colors, red or black, it should be pretty simple here. And eventually we're going to just go poof, 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 poof. We're going to go red, black, black, red. We're going to do these really fast right now. We're giving about a 3-second interval between them. Next week, we'll drop it to 2 seconds as the interval. 1, 2, color. Then we're going to do the suits as well. The suits are going to be harder. But as well, the last card's always a memory test because we already know there's 3 suits. So as well, it's also an observational test to see if you are paying attention to the observing in your universe. All right, guys, so let me shuffle off against these cards here. Not that there's too many to shuffle here, but all right. Thank you, guys. We're gonna do participation. Subscribe. There we go. Wink. All right, so there we go. So right. So unfortunately, there to Lakeside, Laura. Good dawning. All right. Shoo. All right, Savage Gorilla was hidden. So it's all the fuss there. But yeah, if you want to troll a channel there, go for it. It's a free range realm, so you can do what you choose, but we can do what we choose too. So, all right, so grateful. Too savage for us. Good morning, Savage Gorilla. Savage Gorilla has left the building unless he wants to. He's been hidden. At this point, he is been savagely destroyed. You know, we don't care if anybody wants to troll. We know it's your energy. We don't have any feelings or caring on our end. So you troll all the way. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we've got here. I've shuffled up the cards here. We'll shuffle one more. All right, guys, are we ready? We're going to do red and black, and then we'll do the suits. So are we ready? Here we go. I'm going to flash it on the screen. If you want to put it in the chat, you're welcome to. Otherwise, say it to yourself out loud or inside yourself, and then we will flip the card over and go on. This is just an exercise for you, to you, and tippy tap it to you. There we go. We're going to say some things here. We'll tippy tap the to you to see if where your intuition stands here. But all right, so let's go through you, for you, and to you, and tippy tap these cards. Here we go, guys. All right, so hopefully she heard that. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. Are we ready, guys? Red or black? Zing. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Lexard, Laura, Millie, and Karen, all with the red. All right, ready, guys? Put these in my hand for a little bit. 1, 2, and 3. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, and 3 1,000. You guys, I'm going to flip it over. Boom. There we go, guys. Black. All right, so now we have 50-50, which is kind of rare around here. Usually we've been cutting them 2 and 2. All right, so let's see what we got, guys. Red or black? 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and 4. All right, so some of you guys are really on it. Ace of clubs, so yeah. And then the last card, you guys should already know what color this is. I'm not even going to give it a second here. All right, I'll give it 1 second. Ready? 1 and 2, and boom, red. There we go. All right, guys, so let's flip the next 2, 3, 4 cards over. All right, so let's do suits now as well. So we shuffle off against the cards again. And everybody needs an orange elephant in their life. Shuffle off against. Snuffle off against. All right, so let's shuffle off against here. Boom. All right, here we go, guys. Are we ready? Again, fast intuition. There's a trillion. And if you're wondering, what the hell is this guy doing? There's a trillion different reasons. And if you just think about it for like 5 seconds, you'll probably come up with 10. As to Monkey, good dawning fellow creator, good dawning Monkey Man Production. All right, thanks for subscribing there. If you had to there to join the chat. All right, so yeah, so there's many different reasons why we do this. Obviously, there's lots of reasons why your intuition needs to would be better off being than trying to ground into it and hold that. Then let me think about this a second. All right, so here we go, guys. Fast intuition. This time we're calling in the suits, and so pick your suit. And again, all right. So what suit is this? Is this a diamond, club, spade, or a heart? All right, 1 1,000. This one we're gonna do 5 seconds, and then next week we'll do 4. We're gonna end up with just flipping the cards, basically. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, and here we go. All right, so this is the Ace of Clubs. Is going to the club, as been heard before. Oh, I shuffle off to Buffalo. There we go. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime girl. All right, here we go, guys. All right. Maybe my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. All right. That was actually Michigan J Frog. Tell me I'm your gal. All right. So what do we got here, guys? This is the 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Millie, you guys got it. Millie got it on the spot. Shoo. All right. Ace of Hearts. Oh, way to go, Millie. All right. Next card, guys. Bing. All right. What do we... Good dunning there, Victor. Truth Wave Energy. Victor Sedona. All right. What do we got here, guys? We have 2 left. So we did the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Clubs. So 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1. The heart just came through. 4 1,000. And here we go, guys. You guys are on it. Millie and Lakeside on the spot there with the Ace of Diamonds. My Diamond Girls. All right. Diamond Girl. That song, Diamond Girl. Dun, dun. Yeah, I think that's a song. All right, here we go, guys. Last song, or last card, I should say. King of the show. All right, here we go. And this is what you should know this, guys. Last card is we've had 3 out, and this is the last one. So what do we have left? Ready? And 1, 2, and 3. Ace of Spades as the last card. Millie got it right again. I think Millie got all four of them correctly. Favor Millie. And the Lakeside was getting them correct too. So Lakeside and Millie's in the chat. I can't speak for anybody else. All right. So Lakeside and Millie with the, at least in the chat. How did you guys fare? You say it in the chat there if you like. What? The Joker's back in here and there as well because the universe does what? Throws wild cards at you all the time. Where? To see where you're standing in your energy, to see how you're standing in your energy, and to see if you are or are not in your frame. That's the question. Are you in your frame? And so the universe will throw things at you to frame you up. And a lot of us were 100%. So you guys are getting better and better. And then what's going to happen is you'll find it translating to your universe. When the intuitive fit, when you're sitting there and you go, what's that? All right, I got to get up. Where am I going? I don't know why I'm going to Sprocket, the Sprocket store, whatever it is. I need to go to Taco Bell. I don't know why. No, nobody needs to go to that. But no, you know what we're getting at here. All right, time to go to the grocery store. Why? I don't know. I'm just feeling an intuitive hit. We're all diamonds in the sky. Yes, we are. All right, Bunny got the first two of them. All right, so what you'll find is your intuition will pick up, guys, and then that will translate to a better universe, parasu, for you, right? Paratu. So that's the idea, at least. But yeah, so how are we doing, guys? What's going on in your universe? Let's go to some energies for the weekend. This is French Friday, right? Is it French Friday for you? Yeah, it's French Friday here. I hope everyone is having a legend. Oh, I like that legendary day. All right. If you ever, I've had a handful. Maybe the day I met Robin Williams was kind of a legendary day. If you had a legendary day, let me think. What else would be legendary? I met Muhammad Ali once. That was legend. The day I met Muhammad Ali was legendary. But yeah, at least in those aspects. Frosh Friday. All right, so let's do a couple things here. First off, we're going to clear some energies for the weekend, set intentions. Then we are going to do a gratitude. Let's do gratitude as the attitude first, as we can ground into what we are grateful for. And then when we set intentions for the weekend through our invocation, we can ground that gratitude into the intentions that we set for the weekend, right? So there we go. All right, so fast gratitude. What are we doing with fast gratitude, and why are we doing fast gratitude? Why? Because a combination of fast gratitude, if you can jump into gratitude. The biggest part of gratitude is, and then this is going to be the case, guys, is holding that attitude, right? If you're, what are you centered in your frame? And for myself, it's kind of going like this. Today it's like this. Some days are like that. But what's come to expect when you, as well as your intuition, right? You're going to also find, if you're grounding into your intuition, that for yourself, you're going to find your universe. You'll be able to see into your universe better. You may be missing something in your trauma clearing that could come up intuitively. There may be something that's hidden inside you that you've always felt kind of, what the heck is this feel? So yeah, so intuitively, then clearing that through. Knowing and stepping into fast intuition, you're going to be able to pour into your sight. It's kind of like opening a bigger door inside yourself, and it opens a lot faster, right? So from my end to yours, we're going to do the gratitude list first, then we'll dive into clearing energies and setting intentions for this weekend as well in our show of energetics here, as brought to us by Saint Germain, or at least taught to us by Saint Germain. At least the energies thereof, right? So from your end and mine. If you have a pen or a piece of paper, I'm going to write this out on. I got hungry. I got hungry, so I ate some paper. But yeah, the pulp. It's the bleach. I like the bleachy part of the paper. It tastes the best. It's this isn't naturally white, right? So every time you touch paper, it's bleached paper. But, yeah. All right. Okay, that sounds really awesome, Karen. What we got from Karen here? Coolest plain person on my list. We talked the whole. I sat next to Chief Justice of the Navajo Nation on a plane. Holy cow. That's a strong energy, I would imagine. Even just saying it, the Chief Justice of the Navajo Nation. It's like, whoa. Reverence to that, even the title. The coolest plain person on my list. We talked the whole way. Sweet. That's amazing. Please send my son Joe some positive energy. We can do that. All right, so Lakeside Laura needs it's asking in the chat there to send her son Joe, and we don't have specifics here. Positive energy. So let's see Joe. If we can take a moment here, guys. There's 17 of us here. That's how this works, right? We are one bigger energy at 17. We're not really 17. We're 17 times source, right? And push that together. That's a lot of energy. So let's send Joe some energy, guys, and see Joe. And I'm just going to do it this way because I don't have a face to visualize or anything. So I'm going to see the word Joe. Ooh, wow. Like in a big light, right? We're going to wrap Joe up in a golden bubble of love, and we're going to lift Joe up to the angelic realm, and we're going to let the angels bring in their light as well and hold Joe up in the highest love. We hold Joe up in the highest reverence, and we hold Joe up in the highest light. And we see Joe in the highest living universe, in his highest light, and his highest love. And so there we go. So favor and love to Joe from Lakeside Laura's son there. And yeah, hopefully all is well there, Laura. But you absolutely hold Joe up into the highest. Good dawning there, Serena, Bath Maven. And yeah, so we love you, Joe. And anybody who by proxy, we love you, so we love your family as well. And we love your kids by proxy. So if you guys are part of the family here, your extended family obviously is part of that. So if there's anything going on in your universe or your children's, please do bring, like Laura, thank you. Bring that to the channel here. And as a matter of fact, all right, so in the circle as well, we'll add Joe into the closing circle as well. Karen has visited most of the world now. She's working on the rest. Wow. Yeah, Karen has visited more places than favor there, Karen. Yeah, it's amazing that all the places that you have gone and in your universe. But all right, so let's do some, as we were going to do here, ground into some quick gratitude, guys. So gratitude is always generally the attitude your universe is based off of, and I know this, but it's not. But that's where it's got to be conscious on you. It's an effort, right? This isn't just handed to you, right? So what is your general, your central, your internal, your current radiant energy, right? What are you balancing? What are you framing your vibration off of today? If you're framing your vibration off of lack, right? If you're sitting as your main energy of lack, then yeah, you're going to see lack in your universe. You're just going to spin down. So please come meditate with all of us. I'm going to type in that. All right, so yeah, come meditate with all of us at Truth Wave Meditation today at 7 days a week, Moon Day through Moon Day, right? Monday through Monday, 9:45 in the AM, 9:45 in the PM. That's East Coast. But thank you, Millie. So yeah, it's pinned. If you've not been to Truth Wave, you'll see most of us there, and it's a really good time. It's a good way to balance your dawning and start off, like a good way to kick yourself into and a great way to lull yourself into another universe towards sleep, and to get yourself to it. All right, leaving to go visit today, sending everyone love, go visit him. Sending everyone love and blessings. All right, favor Lakeside Laura, much love to Joe and to yourself today. Have a day as amazing as you are, and a weekend that's as awesome as you are as well. Do subscribe to Lakeside Laura. She does her 5-minute videos there, and always peaceful and sometimes even live. So do check her out. And of course, she had been doing questions to Alexa. If you haven't heard those, do check those out as well. It will blow your mind. In some cases, you can get the ad to talk itself into a box. And Lakeside Laura does very well at that. All right. So thank you, Lakeside. Have a day as awesome as you are. All right. So from your end to mine, yeah, let's do some gratitude. So 5 things that you are grateful for. We don't want to think about it, right? We start thinking about what we're grateful for. That's not the idea. The idea is that most of the show is leading us to stand in gratitude and jump into our intuitive self. Which is the idea, to be as intuitive as possible so that we create the universe that we want from our inside, not what our ego wants from the outside, right? So when we create our universe, feeling it intuitively from the inside, it expresses on the outside, right? And we're not just in here. I stay the hell out of here. I don't know about you guys, but no, it's like a jumbled mess. No, we stay in here. This is a jumbled mess, right? I mean, really, if you think about this, is that holding all that trauma from right, exactly, all the trauma patterns and all that, and I shoulds and whatnot. And no, we stay in the heart. Much better. All right, guys. So 5 things you are grateful for. Write those down. Skywrite it. You can cold stone chisel it if you want. You can write it on the beach in the sand, or you can just put it on paper, or you can put it in the chat as well. So 5 things that you are grateful for. I'm going to write down 5 things that I am grateful for, and we can share those if you like. But either way, though, writing those out on the daily, at least Monday through Friday, should help frame you for more gratitude, help you to see where you may be missing gratitude in your universe, or where gratitude may not be there. And of course, for myself, I had a minor Kundalini awakening. I don't know if there's a minor or major Kundalini awakening. Um, but I rang like a bell for about 4 or 5 days. And then my universe shifted to the teeth, humongous shifts. And so we'll favor, we're looking for that again. Good Dunning, please be nice to yourself. These are strange times. They certainly are. That requires self-appreciation and gratitude for free will. Yeah, these are definitely strange times. The energies, I've not felt energies up and down, and energies that are flowing like this. I don't think ever, honestly. All right, blessings to you. All right, so take 5 seconds, guys. 5 minutes, no, like 5 times. We're gonna write 5 things. There we go. Not 5 seconds. If you can write 5 things in 5 seconds, then yeah, the world's fastest handwriting, right? All right, so breathe and let it be, right? Exactly. All right. I'm grateful for my dog, Ollie, my mom, my son, my spirit guides, and my health. Thank you, Amanda. And a lot of you guys, like I said, may put the same things down. That's fantastic. For myself, it does shuffle every day. So I'm grateful for love. And so from you guys, then I would take a minute here and write down 5 things that you are grateful for. I'm going to hit the timer here. So it's we've been 31:50. So go ahead and 5 things you are grateful for. Please either write them down or at least say them to yourself and ground into it, guys. So I'm going to do so as well here. All right, guys. So, what are you grateful for? If you want to put that in the chat, I'm grateful for my breath. Yes, I'm feeling the cool breeze. It's heavenly. All right, so let's see what we've got here, guys. All right, self love, Millie. Go make yourself some coffee. There you go. Grateful for all of you guys. Breath, air, let it be. Grateful for, there we go. All right, air, water, fire, our earth, and life. Henny, grateful for the cool air this morning. I bet. We're going to be up in the 90s, and so yeah, we got out of the coolness of we've been in the 70s. So no, so yeah, so door dashing is fun. Since I have no air conditioning in my car, when I door dash and it's like 195, 100 degrees. Yeah, yeah, you should see this side of my body is all because I have to keep the window down, right? So it's all totally red and the peeling and yeah, so it's just what I mean. Wear a long sleeve when I'm driving, and I actually might get like a white long sleeve when I'm door dashing. So because I'm hanging the side out, and so this side is like rancidly sunburned. No, so yeah, so we're gonna get a sun shirt or something to block that. But when I'm door dashing there, all right, grateful for my endless eternal bank account of health, wealth, and happiness. Henny, that's great. All right, cool weather. Millie, I'm grateful for a good coffee, for good and for the good and coffee in my pantry, my family, the abundance of love in my universe. Every day I get to live. Fantastic. Witchy Tristan, I'm grateful for having enough, the amazing people in my life, good sleeps. Ooh, awesome. Feeling good in my body and my little feline family. Awesome. Lakeside Laura, grateful for my children, motherhood, love, and family and friends, our home, my dog Sparky, and clean water. Yes. I had a car in Florida that didn't have air. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. A car in Florida, that's even worse. There's no humidity here. So I get 50%. I have a 50% break. I have a break from the humidity, which makes it a lot more livable. But yes, for sure. But grateful for desiring nothing because I am everything. Ooh, that's an interesting one, Henny. That's great. All right, guys, grateful. So yeah, hopefully you continue it Saturday and Sunday. I didn't have AC either, but don't have to DoorDash. Right? Yeah, if I didn't have DoorDash, wouldn't be so bad. But it's not that it's bad; it's just an experience, right? But yeah, 2 summers ago, and I mentioned this before. I had no AC in my car the entire summer, of course, and I had no AC in my apartment the entire summer. Did a manufacture a part. Thankfully, it's still working. That to keep my air conditioner going, so it had to be physically handmade. And so for the entire summer, I had no AC in at all, in anywhere. Unless I went to a building outside of my apartment in my car. I had no AC for an entire summer. I had a fan, but yeah. I'm going to use it with 95 degrees. All right, guys. So let's clear in my apartment every day. So you just get used to it, right? All right. So let's clear some energies. I'm grateful the air conditioner just kicked on. Yeah. Cooking by Ray. Good Dunning, Cooking with Ray. Welcome. I'm grateful to see you here. Welcome to the family. Please hit the bell when I go live here. And my old Chevy Nova didn't have AC. That was back in the 70s when we didn't know we needed it. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting how, I mean, if you think about it, did the horse and buggy have AC? Oh, hell no. Did the horse and buggy even move enough to blow wind? Oh, hell no. So if you just imagine something for a second, think back. We're going to go back in time as we sit here. So let's go back in time, right? We're on a horse and buggy. All right, ladies, put on your dress. Wait, don't forget your corset and such first. Then your dress. Tie that up all the way to your neck. Make sure the sleeves are all the way down here. Button it all the way up. Make sure those boots or shoes are laced all the way up through your ankles, right? Now sit down and go outside. Smell the manure, right? Now climb into your buggy. You can see the ass of the horse in front of you as it's taking and it's hot. And it's 95 degrees, and you're just fanning yourself with a little fan, right? All right, so we've come a long way, right? We've definitely come a long way, baby. And then it drives off, and you get what? No heat or no AC, anyways, no wind from the little window that you may pull down in your buggy that's made of wood, right? And so it's generating more heat. You get it. Josh, you need to carry a spray bottle of water. It'll help cool you off a lot. That's not a bad idea. Actually, I want one of those neck fans that blow up. I'd be set. But got to get in action for working, sending you in cool thoughts. And a fan is a good idea. Well, there's AC in my apartment now, but it's just a car. I'm used to it at this point. But yeah, so when we think about it, guys, if you drive back in time, think about it. And then the guys in the van, in the buggy as well, and he's got his shirt, probably an undershirt or a shirt, like some sort of under thing, and then a shirt, and then it's buttoned all the way up the hair, and then a bow tie or something, right? And then a jacket on top of that, and then pants and a suit pant, hard shoes, and a hat. And this was in the summer, right? So we stand here and we go outside in our shorts and our t-shirts and we sweat balls. But then we go and look back at the pictures of like 1900s, early 1900s, 1800s, where they're standing outside in the summer, sweating in a full dress and a full suit and a jacket, totally, and maybe even a vest, totally buttoned up to the teeth. Good Dunning karma. Good Dunning. Beautiful soul. So yeah, so in that aspect, well, I can sit here but I can be grateful. I'm wearing a loose t-shirt and yeah. So it's not Clint. Good Dunning, brother. So yeah, so think about it, guys. When we think about how bad it is, are we putting ourselves, we're not in the Victorian age where we, open up the little window that we have in our house and are walking around all dressed to the nines 24/7. So I'm not too ungrateful. It's not a big deal. Honestly, just in that aspect alone, we can look at it and be like, all right, we're good. We'll be fine. But yeah, so let's clear some energies for this weekend. We're going to ground into some intentions as well. What are you intending to have for this weekend? What kind of weekend do you want to have is the question. And what's your intentions for your weekend? Really, what's your intentions for your universe? But and did you have a crappy weekend last weekend? First thing we're going to do is, as we do on Mondays, we eliminate the crappy weekend by releasing those energies or releasing the energies of what we might have to deal with over the weekend, or even grounding into what was good if you had a great weekend. And then Friday here, we're going to clear the deck from the week, and then we're going to set brand new intentions for the weekend. Hopefully, you guys will have an amazing weekend. Yourselves here. And all right, so take a deep breath in. We're going to do some breath work here as well. So take a deep breath in. I will do 3 breaths, 3 side breaths, and then we'll jump into clearing some energies and stepping into intentional work for this weekend. And then we will work with the, if we have time, we'll channel. And then we will work with the amethyst here as well. So, Helene, if you want to grab yours. We haven't used the amethyst in a while. See if we can find some balance over the weekend and gin up some not violent flame, violet flame healing there as well with the amethyst and not the violent flame. We don't want the violent flame in our universe, but thank you, Lakeside. But yeah, violet flame. Play Love, remember, used to have the girls freeze them when we bring them to cheer practice when I coached. What did we freeze? All right. You know what's good though? It's frozen blueberries. I gotta get a package. Freeze some blueberries in this heat. But yeah, so here we go, guys. Let's do some breath work. So take a deep breath in with me, if you would. So we're gonna do 3 breaths, 3 regular breaths, then 3 side breaths. So breathe in, take a deep breath, and hold it, and release. Some call this box breathing. Not a big fan of that term. I'm breathing I breathe, cycling my breath is what I like to, because it's 4, 4, and 4. So I'm just creating a cycle. And if you do that all day, if you just work on it, stay present and concentrate on breathing that way. Ooh. All right, here we go, guys. And one more regular breath. And release. All right, let's do 3 side breaths. We cut ourselves right here, where your ribs end and your stomach begins, and so to speak. And yeah, exactly. Although the anatomy's with the Mandela effects and stuff, the anatomy's changing on the daily. Because our heart was here, now it's here. But I'd like to take an X-ray of myself and see where, like, is it really here or is it still here? All right, so breathe in. When we get to breathe out, then just bend over and sigh out. We're grateful out either way. Breathe in. Hold it for 4 seconds. Bend over. Grateful. You can say satisfied as well. Any of that will shunt the energy right into your heart chakra. I don't know why, but it just works. All right, one more. Satisfied. All right, and one more. Although this isn't necessary, it just kind of fits with it. But however you do that. All right, so come one more. Breathe in, hold it 4 seconds. Bend over. Satisfied. And the more you add that to it, or whatever you want to add to it, like a sigh, you're actually releasing cortisol. You can feel it. You feel it coming out. So it helps your body to release the cortisol, these stiffer, heavier, denser trauma energies out of your body. It leaves you in a lighter space as well. So let's clear some energies then for the weekend. So from your end, anything that's been up your crawl this week, Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday, and what goes on this afternoon, you got to clear yourself. What's been going on Monday through Thursday? You can do the chalkboard method. You can break the energy. You can pull it out of you and throw it away. Whatever works for you. Clear whatever you need to clear from this week, and then we're going to set intentions for this weekend as well. So take a moment, and if you're new with us here, just really, we're not getting rid of people or anything. It's any situations that came through, just review them and just say clear. That's really what it's all about. So anything heavy in your universe that came through, I clear the energy, I wipe it away. That's about it. All right, so here we go, guys. I mean, if you see me doing this, that's me putting a name or an energy situation on the chalkboard and erasing it like Bart Simpson. He never erases it, though, but you get the idea. All right, so here we go, guys. All right, spiritual hunger, spiritual thirst, but yes, you change in the middle of, on the inside first to be satisfied. Oh, Van Martin. I like Henny. That's awesome. Effect. Grab a screenshot of that from Henny there. All right, so take a minute, guys, and do some clearing. Here we go. I'm going to do some clearing on my end as well. And here we go, guys. All right. You can continue clearing from the week there. If you want to write it out, that's up to you. And you don't have to keep these things. You can ball them up and throw them away energetically. You don't have to carry them in your frame any further. That's half the idea. And then by throwing them out, once you write it out, by throwing it out, setting it on fire if you want, whatever you want to do. Make a paper airplane of it and pitch it off a mountain, but you got to go down there and grab it, right? That's karmic. But either way, whatever works for you guys. But clearing that energy. Let's set some intentions for this weekend as well. So I'm going to bring somebody in to do so. Goddess Mother Isis is here for you today. We are going to set the intentions to have a wonderful weekend. So everybody, see yourself as the universe that you are. Goddess Mother Isis is asking you to see yourself as the greater source field, to see yourself as a larger energy this weekend, to see yourself as an expansive energy this weekend, and to see yourself birthing all new possibilities. Just like the mother's womb, you have the weekend as a new opportunity to birth something new, to step into your highest creative self, and to see an amazing weekend full of love, full of compassion, and full of passion in you. So Mother Isis is asking for you, as we invocate for this weekend, to say to yourself or say out loud, I see myself with the greatest weekend. I see myself creating in peace. I see myself finding my highest self this weekend and standing in my highest frame, my highest joy, with my highest love, for my highest gratitude. I see myself standing outside of any wounds that we may have, observing them, but not being or feeling with them. And we see ourselves in the highest living and loving light this weekend. We block any energies and repel any energies of negativity, of fear, and of lack, of anything else that could bring us out of our awesome frame this weekend. And we see only the highest, the best, and the greatest for us, dearies. Mother Isis wishes you the best and greatest weekend, the most protective weekend. Call on Mother Isis if you need to, for a pyramid of energetic protection from Mother Isis over your weekend. And remember, you are loved. You are the love that you are looking for. If there's no love in your universe, stand in the frame. See yourself as love and give yourself a high five in the mirror, as Mel Robbins suggests. Mother Isis loves you, wishes you the best this weekend, wishes you to create the best universe for yourself. And with that, Mother Isis says, we are ending her transmission. So be it. There we go, guys. So have the greatest weekend ever. Mother Isis there. See yourself in the highest loving light. Thanks for that, Lakeside. Just subscribe to Garnet. All right, so we're going to shift. And we're going to change the pin message here. And replace to Garnet. To Garnet. All right, thank you. And so we replaced the pin message there. Generally, if you guys are in the chat, you know Truthwave. But we don't know Garnet. I didn't know Garnet had a channel. I mean, I know Garnet, of course. I didn't know he had a channel. So in that aspect, Garnet, your channel has just been posted there, and we will subscribe. Grateful. All right. My phone is doing spinny at least this time. I wasn't in the middle of an inhale for satisfaction. Yeah, I've noticed that my phone does that too. There's been a couple of times, and not too recent, but recent enough, where like Truthwave, you guys didn't know it, but I didn't hear much. I didn't see any truth. Just spin, dizzy. I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning. That yeah, exactly. So all right, so yeah, guys. So here we go. All right, so 49. Let's work with the amethyst, and we'll get ready to close out for this week. So, what are your intentions for this weekend? Mine, pretty much just working. Door dashing Saturday, then working DoorDash Sunday, and work DoorDash Monday. Monday I'm off work, but there's no work. But unless we can find work. But yeah, so it's not like you're off at this job. It's just you don't have a shift because you didn't get scheduled. All right. So hi, the more intuitive me. Letty be good dawning. The more intuitive me. Hugs from Spirit. All right, Garnet, good dawning. So apparently Garnet has a channel there. So please do, and welcome, Garnet. Grateful to see you here. Do subscribe to Garnet. And guys, you all have wrenches, right? So yeah, I just click on anybody and go to channel. It doesn't disappear me. And then you can subscribe as well. So please do so, guys. Subscribe to each other. And absolutely, and Garnet, I will check out your channel. Grateful. And All right, guys. So let's work with the amethyst here. And again, if you're just joining us, please do hit the bell. Of course, if you're new here, subscribe, like, and hit the bell. And otherwise, if you are watching and you have not, yeah, do hit the thumbs up. And of course, the more you guys tap on the screen and interact as well, YouTube sees that and shuffles this down through the algorithm as we roll towards 1,000. I think we're at 938 or something, towards 1,000. Once we get 1,000 here, we're going to ask a poll here. And the question I have, and maybe you guys know this, if we, I'm not trying to monetize the channel in any aspect like that, but if I add super chats and memberships, does it add commercials as well? If I set up an AdSense account for this, as you guys know, because I refuse to have commercials of any sort blasting through anything that we're doing here. So, love you, Shelly. Good dawning. Love you, Shelly. Grateful. Favor to Neil and his father there. Neil, how's your father? If Neil's around, we can update. How's his father doing, or how is Neil's father doing? Big love and favor. He was in the, I don't know if he still is in the hospital, but he was. And favor. We can let you know. Yeah, the question is, if I monetize this, and I'm not monetizing it for anything other than to add super chats, and if you want to maybe do like subscriptions or whatnot. But yeah, the question is, will it throw commercials? If it throws commercials out, then we're not doing that, because I don't want commercials to interrupt this channel. We can have a chat about that. Okay, so here we go, guys. Amethyst, thank you, Victor. I have no idea. Oh, 854. All right, so we're going to work with the amethyst. Amethyst is for balance. Also, a micro violet, mini violet flame, which we have not worked with, which we will start working with next week. Formulating. We're still going to continue with the fast gratitude. And guys, I'm going to start throwing out some questions here for you guys and as well, because this is not just my show. And so if you want to throw in the chat there, as I work with the amethyst, I'll be able to see it. Is there anything that you guys changes, shuffling, moving, creating for this show? This is a show for us. It's not, I'm not here performing anything specifically out of my ego or anything else. I'm here to help all of us have our best lives. So is there anything that is working, is not working, that you'd like to see, not see? So yeah, Freeform Friday, right? Thank you, Josh. Neil's dad is home and is doing better. God bless. Thank you, and thanks for the love. No, we thank you. Yeah, we don't want to, no, grateful. Just remember, any money you get through YouTube, I get like 40%. I like a that's true. Any money that you do through a super chat, they get 50% approximately of that. So if you give somebody $100 on a super chat, you just gave the world's most one of the world's most profitable companies, one of the world's companies with the most amount of money sitting around in a bank account, another $50 to shovel off into their bank account. So that's a good thought. Hershey, we love you, Hershey. Yeah, Hershey's live today at I think today at 8 o'clock, if I'm correct. But she's live today on Fridays. What time are you live, Hershey? I got to get a better schedule. I got to really sit down and peel through your channels here and see what 4 o'clock. So Hershey will be live 3 p.m. my time. 4 o'clock Central, so 5 p.m. East Coast. There you go. So Hershey will be live today, 3 or 5. So please do check that out. Hershey's it's tarot and stuff, and it's very chill. She was live yesterday with somebody as well. I popped in but did not get to stick around. Today I do draw the winner for the giveaway of the love box number 2. Oh wow. So Hershey is giving away a box of love, and so she's going to draw a winner for that. So check that out at 5 p.m. today, guys, for sure. All right, so here we go with the amethyst. Your permission is the only is the reason why I can do this. So with your permission, we do this. Otherwise, never let anybody place energetics in your frame without their permission, without your permission first. So if somebody ever does something, and that's my good dawning, beautiful soul. Keeps no, I have not seen, you have not seen Fatima. Oh, I thought Fatima was here. He was here yesterday. All right, so here we go, guys. Clear the energies out. And let's work with the amethyst with your permission. If you want to put the phone down or drop the chat, I understand. Thank you, Lottie. Me too. England and Scotland in general, my list have ancestry roots. They're being cool. I will not go back to where my ancestors are from. That would be Vilnius, Lithuania. It's a very dangerous place to be and one of the most anti-Semitic in the world. And yeah, and it's just It's full of gangs and dangerous, and yeah, it's one of the most crime-ridden places. So I will never be going to where my origin family all originated from, both sides of my family, from Vilnius, Lithuania. Nor would I go to the where the shtetl is over there as well in Lithuania or in that area. No, thank you. Where the Kazakhs came and ran my families out of Lithuania. So no, yeah, in my aspect, I would never want to. No, I have no reason to. Here we go, guys. As we clear the energies. What are you trying to ground into? It's an amethyst, so that it's balance. Mini violet flames. So what are you trying to clear? What are you wanting to create as well? Purple is the creative color. It help balance out your root and sacral chakras. So whatever you're looking for, you may feel it within the amethyst here. And Henny, where's yours? All right, guys. We're doing a lot more clearing. We're not pulling as much. I'm doing clearing. And so you may feel like blockages being cleared. Just working on the frame as well. All right. I just moved a halite point to my work desk. Nice. All right, so on this desk, I have a big pillar of sodalite. And then I have the labradorite wand all of these, the sodalite didn't, but the one came from Chloe. And then speaking of Chloe, we have more Chloe here. This is Chloe's jade bowl, and then all these are field stones from Chloe. And I have a really beautiful note written by Bonnie Pinsky here as well. So that's what I keep on the desk here for myself during the show. I always have this on the table too at this point. That's peach moonstone. And peach moonstone for myself. Outside of grabbing like certain pieces of selenite that I own, peach moonstone is the most calming stone I own. Selenite will like dump it all out of me, but the peach moonstone, calm as get out. But I want to go to the Dalmatian Islands in Croatia. Oh, wow. Nice. There you go. At this point, I'd be grateful to go to Chicago and Cincinnati and visit with my family that I've been estranged from since 2.5. It's so beautiful in that area. I imagine it's stunning. Although it's funny, I've never seen anybody wear one, and we all know her, and we're talking about tropics and stuff, and we all know who she is. So I saw somebody yesterday in a Bora Bora t-shirt, which was you never see a Bora Bora. I've never seen Tahiti and all kinds of, but never a Bora Bora t-shirt. Like I want to go to there, but we all know who she is too. It's kind of funny. All right, clear this up, guys. And so set your intentions for this weekend into the amethyst. What are you looking to create? I always wanted to visit the Seychelles. At this point, a beach of any sort would be grateful. You can peel me off of there after I finish crying, and then yeah. Not a beach here. There's like lake beaches here, but the water never gets warm enough to really want to swim in at all here in the summer. No lake. They're all like in the 50s and 40s. They're all really cold still. Wasn't Bora Bora a band back in the day? I might have been as well. All right, as we clear the energies here, what's blocking you for this weekend? What are you looking to revolutionize? Purple's also the purple revolution. We don't go too deep into what the purple will. Remember when we saw certain people wearing purple ties all the time, right? Purple, the color revolution. There you go. Purple, of course. Coming to a country near you, right? Sorry, my convy is disconnected because of my family. LOL. Purple rain. There we go. So see, this is purple rain. Actually, guys, see this as the violet flame. We're going to twist this up. So from my end to yours, real quick, we're going to do some violet flame work. So if you want to grab your dial or just intentionally say, I'm turning up my violet flame, let's do so. So let's turn our violet flames on, and I bring in Archangel Raphael, or bring in Saint Germain, really, to turn on the violet flame. So Saint Germain, let's go ahead and work with the violet flame for a minute. So turn on your violet flame. Everybody, we're turning on the violet flame to a 10 and do some quick clearing with that. So feel that violet flame spin around you. All you need to do to intentionally turn on the violet flame is ask your higher self, okay, I intend to turn on the violet flame to 10, and feel it. We've been given the gas knob from Saint Germain as well. You can just turn it up. We do not need to invoke ourselves all the way to tell us into Saint Germain's chamber, into the healing chair, and then into the violet flame. So as we twist this up here, we twist up the violet flame around us. We feel the violet flame spinning around us, and we feel the clearing. I don't know about you guys, but every time I turn on the violet flame, my root and sacral chakras go into fire mode, and it makes it hard to sit in this chair. But so as we Mad Dog 2020. So as we turn down, you can turn down your violet flame, but I'm going to turn mine back down to 5. So you are in control of your violet flame. So if you are part of that exercise there, feel free to leave it on or turn it down. Either way, but just a quick clearing from the violet flame. Mad Dog 2020. I had that. I've had the purple Mad Dog. Gross. And then the red Mad Dog. Oh, God. Those were back in the day. Wow. That's like Boone's Farm, right? Anybody drink Boone's Farm? Strawberry. Exactly. Or way back, I don't even think they make it anymore. They called it Wino Crack. It was Cisco, like the food service company. Cisco wine, but yeah, ooh. All right, guys, ready to close this out here. Sounds like a cacophony of toxic dyes. Basically, yes. Thankfully, in the Americas, most of the food corporations that yeah, you got it. Feed the beast, right? The beast feeds you. Those guys, they've realized that they hit the wall and can no longer poison us through food coloring. So since they've been eliminated, so a lot of companies here in the Americas have already started to state they're going to be eliminating food colorings. But you know, a lot of those food colorings come from otherwise bugs. So this should be interesting, but nonetheless. So the new food colorings come from bugs and such. So, but it's better than petrochemicals, right? Red number 40 is just like petroleum. It's garbage. Yeah. All right, guys. Funny, I was just having a conversation with my sister about how friendly they were in Ireland and would even walk the elderly and drunks onto the train and such. Oh wow. Not here. I might kick you into the train. I mean, knock you over and take your. No, kidding. There are good people in America. I was just hit by some great energy. I hope to harness all day. Currently jamming the BG, staying on. Making coffee. Awesome. Awesome, Mo. Keep it up. All right, let's seal this off, guys. We're going to give one more quick. What are your intention for today as we zip into the amethyst? And then we seal this off. I'm going to do a quick energy push. You may feel this. All right, now we're going to seal this. Thank you for sharing that, Mo. All right, sealed. All right, guys. There we go. All sealed off. All right, guys. What are your intentions for this weekend? Grateful, thankful. May your day be as awesome as you are. And let's close this out with a group hug. See you all over at Victor's. All right, guys. So the BG's always amazing. Aha. Staying alive. All right, guys. No shadow dancing, right? All right, guys. So we'll see you on the Monday. Remember that your weekend there. So make sure you're grinding into gratitude over the weekend, even if that's the centered attitude is gratitude, right? And yeah, keep those intentions that you set for the weekend to yourself, or in yourself, for yourself, and stand in those intentions. And yeah, we'll come back Monday. We'll clear from the weekend, and we'll set intentions for the new week, which will be the July 4th week. And yeah. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's close this out with a group hug. And a big Josh hug is grateful. Victor says there, and thank you. First couple of days he did that, I was embarrassed and like, whoa, what? But now, no, I learning to receive, and so no, I'm grateful. I look for it now. Thank you. Keep on high vibing. Love you, Garnet. Love you guys. All right, so let's left arm up to the person to your left. We're gonna close this out with our group hug. Right arm up to the person to your right. All right, and we send love from our left hand. As we spin that love out of our left hand, we spin it through each and every one of us as it reaches through each and everyone's heart chakras. It spins back around. It'll come back through your right hand. As that love comes through your right hand, it cuts across your heart. And you feel it. You feel everybody else's heart as well. And as our hearts spin around as one, connecting to each other in love, we take that love that we're spinning around through and to each other, through each of our hearts, and we connect that love. As we spin it up like a reverse tornado, up, blink, into the greater source field and connect ourselves with the greater source field with that love. As we keep spinning this up here, we see each other in love and peace. We see everybody in the greater source field in love and peace as well. So everybody in the universe, in the greater source field, come in with four walls, right? There's no reason why anybody on this planet should be sleeping on a ditch or in a tent, or unless they want to, or under a bridge or in a cave or a knot of a tree. We have enough abundance on this planet to put everybody, bring everybody, give everybody a home with an acre and 2,000 square feet, a two-bedroom home in Texas. So there is enough land on this planet to give everybody an acre in Texas. We don't have a population problem. We have a population density problem in our inner cities. Wonder why that is. I leave that alone. Think about that a second. All right. We see each and every one of us in our homes with fresh running water, right? There's no reason why anybody on this planet should have to be running down to a well or running, I mean, a well's okay, but running out to a lake, there we go, or a river or a stream or anything else to get water and bring it back and then boil it over a fire of dung or sticks and then wait 20, 30 minutes for it to boil and then wait another 2 hours for it to cool. No, there's no reason why anybody should be doing that. There's a box that was created. If you have 10% or more humidity, you can drag water out of thin air perfectly clean. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should not have fresh water, as well as love. Why do we not have love on this planet? There's no reason why anybody should not have love. Why is it that people chase hugs on this planet? There's no reason. With 8 billion people theoretically on this planet, or 8 billion different vibrations, we'll leave it at that. On this planet, there's no reason why anybody should have to wait weeks, months, or years for a hug. We need to be more compassionate and loving to each other, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables. There's no reason why anybody should go hungry on this planet when 50% of all food is thrown away. Enough said. Plain and simple. Why are we doing so? Is the question. Why is 50% of the food diverted, not brought to the table, left to rot, what have you on this planet? Is it profits? I have no idea. But favor, we can correct that situation. We see the governments of the world apologizing for the grifting, grafting, lying, stealing, manipulation of energies, and what have you of their populations. We see the militaries of the world apologizing for terrorizing countries, dropping their weapons, and of course, shaking the hands of those they otherwise would have shot without even physically getting to know them. We see the governments of the world apologizing for all of the lying and having a hoedown. And whoever is the best country line dancer at the hoedown then wins the prize, and they can shake their country stick at the entire world and swing it and be the whatever they need to be to run the world, or whatever they think they're doing when they were winning a war or whatever else. So yeah, whoever wins the country line dance contest at the hoedown there. All right, and we see each other here in love and peace. We see Karen Suki in excellent and amazing health and not running to Estes to see her specialist. We see Yolanda standing and walking tall and strong and totally knitted and healed from her fall, which was pretty devastating there, or pretty big, let's put it that way. She's still healing from it, let's put it that way. We see Suzette with her car repaired, right? We see Suzette with her mother not unplugging the fridge and turning off the AC in the middle of the night, and we see Suzette with respite care, or even her mom in a facility, and Suzette living her universe. There we go. And so we see each and every one of us as well. We see Rick healed. We see he is healed, but so we see him not going back to the doctor, having any chance of anything else ever coming or reoccurring. We see Henny with her new place, or at least her decision. We see Chloe selling out her crystals online. And if you haven't checked out Chloe's new crystals, oh my gosh, check out her video on her channel. And we see all of you guys, each and every one of us. We see Joe Lakeside Laura's son Joe, we hold him up in the highest light and see him in the highest loving and amazing universe as well. And each and every one of you, everyone who's trying to create a new universe, Care Bear, who we know what's going on with her, stepping out into her frame. And we see each and every one of us living our best and highest and most loving light. We see each and every one of us in our highest loving joy. And we take that love that we see. And we see Mother Gaia, of course, with no plastics, no forever chemicals in her universe. Of course, as well, clean skies. There's no X's in my sky or your skies as well. We take our love that we've connected to the greater source field, that we've spun up like a reverse tornado, and release it. Send it up into the greater source field, and we let that love flow and spread around the world. We say to ourselves and each other as we close out, may your weekend be amazing, may your life be amazing, and may you ground in gratitude this weekend. Find your highest, and may your weekend be as awesome as you are. We close this out, and we say hallelujah, thank you, grateful, and so it is. Seal it off. All right, guys. There we go. Another day's useless images spent. No, that's a door song. But all right, guys, welcome to your weekend. Have a great day. Remember, everything you guys do or don't do helps create your loving, living universe as you release your trauma and your drama to your highest self, to the universe, and step it out of your frame. Your cells spread out. They vibrate faster. You step into what is called the light body. You become the I am presence, and you step into creating your universe a lot easier as your cells are vibrating at a higher rate and spread out, bringing in more light into your body. There we go. All right, guys. Happy weekend. All right, Elizabeth. If you guys are subscribing to each other, I'll see all of you in the, hopefully all of you, but at least those who are, many of you in the truth wave in just shortly. And have an amazing weekend, guys. Thank you. All right. Yeah, we will at some point to get some shorts out too, but thank you, guys. All right. Have an awesome weekend. Love you, and I will see you all in the next.